Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Wicked Art. It's Wicked here, and it's Fun Draw Friday. And I thought today, I haven't drawn them in a while, but let's try and draw Naruto. Alright, so first thing we're going to start with is we're going to start with the face. So we just have that kind of typical anime uh, kind of face shape into the chin here. We're not going to go like super triangular shape. Let's kind of extend that out. Go this way. Okay, so we have our basic face shape here. And then from there, let's see how high up. Okay, so that'll be the cutoff for our headband there. So the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to come in and we're going to get those eyebrows coming through the headband. And we want to kind of have a little bit of a flare coming off right there. And then we'll kind of do essentially the same thing. I'll make the eyebrows too thick. Okay. So next thing we're going to get is the eyes. So we can just simply come right off the eyebrow there. And we get the eyes in that way and then kind of come down just a little bit right there. And then again, we can come over here to this side. Let's kind of run the eye down this way. Kind of curve it around. And get a little bit of that eye right down in here. And again, just kind of draw in a shape there. Okay. Now from here, what I can do is just kind of get some balance. So I can get the hair coming down from the headband. Like that there. And we can do the same thing kind of over on this side. Like that. We can kind of round that off right in here. Now, his nose sits kind of low on his face. And the way the style's kind of drawn in the anime, we just kind of have that there. Kind of stretch the mouth. Across the face. And we can kind of sketch in the lines on his face. And then we want to kind of do the same on the other side. Just like that. And we can come in and draw the ears. So we'll draw a line up here. Just curve that down. And come to this other side. And do the same thing. I want it to kind of detach a little bit. And we can get the kind of earlobe shape here. And draw that in. Okay. So now that I have that established, I can come in here and start sketching out the headband itself. Right, so let's get some hair coming out from behind the ears. So we can get our neck come down right there. Let's get a couple more strands, a little bit thicker on this side. And just bring that down that way. Now I want to kind of round that down a little bit more. Same with this side. And kind of round that down a little bit more too. Alright, so now we're going to come from the neck. I need to make that bigger. Stretch it out a little bit more. Come down that way. And we'll come down this way. Then we want to get those ridges in there. And we'll put that little zipper right inside there. Just kind of have that run down. And we'll get this other side going. do this. Let's come up some. I think we're making the neck look a little bit too long. So we're going to bring all of this up. Just a little bit higher. So let's come right here. Drop that down. Get one more right in there, like that. Just round that through. And then we can just kind of I'm going to take the shoulders out right here. And we'll focus more on the head. Okay, so let's kind of get his headband situated. That way, and now I have a sense of where I can start making the hair. Come out this way. And then we can make that headband come up. And so now we have to kind of think about how much hair we want to show. And we want to have like different connecting points as well. Just so it looks like it's coming out of the headband. It's kind of come up. And bring that down about there. And then we'll take that out. And let's have a piece come out in front. About right there. And kind of curve that back up. Let's see. So we have that come out. We'll have another piece right in here. It's gonna come out this way. And you can see I'm staying real loose just so that I can come in and refine everything later. All right. Now let's kind of sketch in the symbol. I honestly didn't remember what it looked like, so I had to kind of look up a picture of the headband. Just being honest with you. Haven't watched it in a while. I haven't drawn them in a while, so let's kind of angle that down. Kind of make it go this way. And do the same. Over here on this side. Alright. So last thing I want to do is we want to put in headband strings going behind the body. And we'll kind of bring it down a little bit on this one. Kind of come up. And then go towards the head, so there's a twist. A bit thinner. And stretch out this way. Like that, okay? So now we're going to start refining and detailing. So I'm going to come in here and we're going to kind of thicken up this eye shape right here. Same thing with this part of the eye. And we're going to really give ourselves a thick iris outline right in here. I'm going to add a little bit of a reflection in there. Let's do this. Let's make it a little bit bigger. And we're going to add in a circle down here on the bottom. So again, we're going to kind of thicken up this eye shape here. It's almost like trying to make it seem like an eyelash. That's the reason it's drawn that way. Okay, now different things like with the eyebrows, I know I'm good with that. So I can go ahead and refine that going back. Again, kind of refine refine our line work there. Get that hair. So some little things I can do is like right in here we can kind of thicken up the bottom edge of the headband just so that it looks like it's kind of overlaying the forehead. Okay, so now we can come back in, we can thicken the iris. Give it a little reflection. And put that eye in there. Okay, so we can refine the chin. And just kind of go over that. Make it nice and dark. Nice and solid. And then with these lines on the face, kind of thicken it just a little bit. Like that there. And let's get this mouth. Kind of curve it up, make it look like he's got like a little smirk on his face. Again, we can kind of just thicken these cheek lines a little bit. And we can kind of curve this up from the neck there. And just refine the hair while at the same time we can add in some hairline details. And let's come up this side of the neck. Again, we can add that kind of like a little curve right there just to show some separation. Okay, get that hair right here. Alright, so now I can get my headband. Kind of thicken up that edge there. Go ahead and refine that shoulder. And we'll refine that line there. Again, as you refine stuff, you want to kind of erase out your sketchiness. Okay, so I'll bring that down. And we'll touch the shoulder here. Don't want it to look sketchy, so we're going to clean up our sketchy lines. Want it to look nice and clean. Just like that. Okay, go ahead and we can get the ridges on the coat, the outfit that he wears, around the neck. Now, we want to again, besides just cleaning up, we also want to add things too. So like if this is a zipper line, we could just do a basic zipper kind of look and just go down with it. And I'm pressing a little too hard, that's why my pencil keeps breaking. Okay, so we'll go around, get these shapes. Again, just kind of cleaning up sketchiness, and then of course this would continue down the body. Alright, so now let's come up here to this ear, and we'll refine those lines as well. And let's get some of that sketchiness out of the hair in there. Okay. Now let's go ahead and we'll refine the headband. I'm going to kind of thicken up the line on the metallic piece a little bit. And we're just going to go through and we'll refine the hair after. Now what I am going to do is, let's go ahead and we'll refine the circle and metallic parts of the headband. And again, I'm going to make that a little bit thicker right up through here. Okay. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to refine this real quick, but then I am just going to color it in black. Just so that it stands out a little bit more in our image. You can obviously leave it and then kind of color it if you want to. I'm going to leave that option up to you. It is your artwork when you're done, so feel free to do with it as you will. If you want to ink it afterwards, maybe practice on some manga line work. Alright. And then we're going to get into the nitty-gritty of refining the hair here. Okay, so like different things that we can add in to kind of bring it to life a little bit more, just so it has more detail to it. So I can start looking at things like the way the hair stretches over into here. And obviously you want to clean up any sketchy lines that you have. But like other things that you can add in here to kind of give the hair just a little bit more, almost kind of like they do with Goku and Vegeta's hair and stuff, and Dragon Ball. Like there's kind of a gap here, so let's kind of add something in here. Again, you want to kind of clean up so it looks nice and clean. We can just kind of add that line work. And just kind of refine as you go. You can kind of tell by the amount of space, um, how much you want to actually add in there, if any. Alright, so let's come down here. We'll get like a little line like that. And we'll take that back a little bit more right here. Kind of come out. Again, just kind of find different areas. And just continue to refine your way around. And just kind of find different spots. Like I said, to kind of just add in some hair detail lines. Doesn't 100% have to be like a rhyme or a reason to why you're doing it. Sometimes you can just go with because it looks cool. Okay. Let's put that down there. So see how we're just kind of slowly building up all the details. And then we're going to finish off with a nice thick line around the image in a manga style that kind of fits what we're doing anyway, just because it's Naruto. Just got this one last hair. Keep on breaking my pencil. I'm going to have to get some new lead. Let's kind of take that up. Just like that. So now we want to kind of make it pop a little bit, right? So we're going to give it kind of that manga look, where we're going to have a really thick edge just along the outside of the image. So pretty much any part of your drawing that is touching open space, or the artist term of negative space, that's what we're going to be doing. So we're going to make this really kind of pop off the page by doing an exaggerated thick line around the edge of the image. So you can see just by doing that how that makes that stick out more. So let's go ahead and take care of this inside. Right here. And you can see how it's just really starting to make it pop. Now this is something I like to do with my own drawings anyway, at least when I'm just sketching in my sketchbook, again, because it'll just make it stick out when you turn the page. So we're going to continue this. Around our drawing. And we're going to take that up and just continue to kind of go around the entire body. Now, it's a time-consuming process, but it's like I say in all of my videos. If you came here looking for a 10-minute quick way to do something, I'm real, good art takes time. There's not a way to really yeah, is there somebody who could have probably sketched this picture in 10 minutes? Yeah, sure. But then when you go and you start adding in all this detail, if you wanted to shade the picture, I mean, that's all going to take time. Anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. It just depends on the artist. But for the most part, I mean, good artwork, it just takes time. There's really no way around that. You have to be willing to sit down and really put in the time and the effort. If you want your stuff to look good. And obviously, with practice, you're going to get faster, you're going to get better, and you may find a few shortcuts yourself that allowed you to get it done much quicker, or do it more proficiently. So we're just gonna finish around this hair, and then down the neck, and we should be done. Now, while I'm finishing this up, again, I want to thank you if you did stick around this long and finish drawing the whole picture. I really do appreciate it. To all my subscribers, old and new, I appreciate you. Do me a favor, though, if you're watching this video, go ahead and go down in the comments and let me know what you think. Um, if you want to share your work with me, you can do it on Twitter at WickedArt5. Um, but leaving a comment on what you want to see next really helps out the channel, not just for me, but it helps you get the content that you want. The comments are gonna help me guide this channel to give you everything that you're looking for, right? So go ahead and leave me a comment. I got thick skin. You can be honest with my artwork too. Um, but yeah, uh, if you're new to the channel and you like what you saw, go ahead and subscribe, like, share, favorite, whatever you want to do. Just make sure you stick around for the next one. I appreciate you stopping by, those of you that did. I appreciate you sticking with the full tutorial. That's going to do it for a Fun Day Draw Friday of Naruto. You guys have a wonderful weekend. Remember to keep on sketching, and I'll see you in the next one. All right? Bye.